Hello, everyone. My name is Noeimee Rodríguez Rivera, and this is our class about mastering subject-verb agreement for academic writing, a targeted grammar lesson. We are going to improve clarity through essential grammatical rules. This lesson focuses on mastering subject-verb agreement, a crucial grammar aspect for clear and credible academic writing. We will explore key rules. We will explore common challenges. We will explore practical applications to strengthen our writing skills. Today's learning agenda includes an introduction to subject-verb agreement and its importance in academic writing. Then we'll cover core rules and challenging situations. Finally, we will engage in practical editing activities and review key concepts to reinforce learning. Understanding subject-verb agreement is essential for maintaining clarity, credibility in our academic work. This section will introduce us to the concept, its role, and the common consequences when errors occur in essays and reports. Subject-verb agreement means ensuring the subject and verb in a sentence match in numbers, singular or plural. This grammatical harmony is vital for clear communication and professionalism in academic writing. Correct subject-verb agreement helps readers understand our ideas effortlessly and enhances our credibility as writers. Errors can distract readers and undermine the quality of our work. So mistakes in subject-verb agreement can confuse readers and also distort meaning and lower our academic grade. Such errors may also cause our arguments to appear less professional or authoritative. Well, when we talk about core rules of subject-verb agreement, this section covers essential rules for matching subjects and verbs correctly, including singular and plural forms, and special cases like collective and compound subjects. Singular subjects require singular verbs. For example, this study shows significant results. This rule ensures grammatical consistency and clarity, specifically on this example we already used. Plural subjects pair with plural verbs, such as the researchers are conducting experiments. This agreement prevents confusion about the number of actors or elements. Collective nouns like team may take singular or plural verbs depending on the meaning. Compound subjects connected by and usually take plural verbs, but exceptions exist. Understanding these nuances is key to accurate writing. Now we are going to see challenging situations in subject-verb agreements. Some sentence constructions make verb agreements tricky, such as when subjects are separated by phrases or involve indefinite pronouns. This section explores such complexities. That's what we're going to see on the next slides. When we are talking about subjects separated by prepositional phrases, when prepositional phrases interrupt the subject and the verb must agree with the main subject, not the noun in the phrase. For example, The list of items is complete. This would be an example when the verb must agree the main subject. Indefinite pronouns like everyone or no one usually take singular verbs, but some can be plural depending on context. Recognizing this helps avoid common errors. In questions or sentences, starting with there is or there are, the verb agrees with the true subject, which may appear after the verb specifically. Mastering this helps maintain grammatical accuracy. Applying knowledge through editing and quizzes reinforces learning. That's why we are going now to a practical application by editing activity and a mini quiz. This section will offer hands-on practice, correcting subject-verb agreement errors individually and with peers. Here we have an image. I just want you to analyze, notice, and wonder. I just want you to tell me, what do you notice on this picture, and what do you wonder? On the Teams platform, I've already published on the general area on our classroom this exercises, this worksheet, so you can use the space provided after the question to respond. What do you notice and what do you wonder of this image? After you finish, you can scan it or you can just save it and post it on the assignment area. Now we're going to review some keywords and vocabulary accurate to our class team. There are 5 specific vocabulary terms that are important for us to review, because on our next class, we will be having a match exercise so we can match the vocabulary term with their definition or an example sentence. The first word is subject-verb agreement. The second one, singular. The third one, plural. The fourth one, compound subjects. And the fifth, collective nouns. There, at the right of the word, there is the definition of each term. And then at the last column, we can see an example of the usage of this vocabulary term in a full sentence. Then you can review the concepts we already discussed in our last slides. Now we are going to respond this multiple choice question. Which of the following sentences demonstrates correct subject-verb agreement with a collective noun? There are 4 premises. A, the family is deciding on their vacation plans. B, the committee is debating the proposal. Z, the team are celebrating their victory with enthusiasm. D, the committee are in agreement on the new policy. Which answer did you pick and why? You can answer the question on the space provided on the worksheet. When you finish, you may post it on the assignment area. Now we are going to work in different groups. I'm going to spare space and time. So each of you, we have 20 persons here. We are going to divide us in 4 groups of 5 persons. And you are going, what I want you to do is to scaffold the knowledge and to divide the concepts we've learned today in chunks. You can use at least 6 full sentences, which is a paragraph in our grammatical rules. To explain how intervening phrases between the subject and verb can cause errors in subject-verb agreement. Provide an example sentence and identify the subject and verb to illustrate how to correct the error. So what I want you to do is, as a group, you are going to brainstorm what we've already discussed in our past slides, and then write the group response on the space provided on the worksheet. When you end the assignment, we're going to discuss this, to debate between all the groups. And after the corrections and the teacher's recommendations, you can upload it on the assignments area provided for this assignment at the Teams platform. Now we are going to think, pair, and share. Please stay on the same groups. I'm going to give you all the worksheet so you can describe how subject-verb agreement works with compound subjects joined by and. What is the general rule, and what is one exception to this rule? Provide an example of the exception. You think, answer the question independently. My partners think. You can use one of your partner's thoughts. Take notes about what they are saying on the group. I've already divided you all. We will share means the meanings or the responses in where we are all on the same page. What I think, what my partner thinks, and what we will share. You can use the space provided. This activity needs one work page for each of the group participants. I mean, it's not one for all the group. It's one worksheet for each of the group members. After you finish, you have to upload it on the space provided on the assignments area for the Microsoft Teams platform. Our last activity is a short answer question. Explain how to determine the correct verb form in sentences that begin with there is or there are. Why it is important to identify the subject in these types of sentences. Answer the question, cite the evidence, and explain your reasoning. You have space for each. You can work this one as a group, and you can use the same worksheet for all the group members. Then at the end, you all have to scan the worksheet and upload it in the assignments area. All these activities will be worked on a hypothetical time for a full week. This is not just for one day, it's for a full week. Well, now we are going to edit the paragraph with subject-verb agreement errors. What I want you to do here is that you all, as participants, independently, will identify and correct errors in a sample paragraph, enhancing your proofreading skills and understanding of agreement rules in context. From now on, we are going to work collaborative corrections and individual corrections. Collaborative and individual approaches to error correction but will help us deepen comprehension and improve editing techniques for academic writing. And that's what we are doing when we spare time, space, and we divide us in groups. That's what I'm trying to reach or to do with this type of work. For today, we are going to have a mini quiz correcting sentences and justifying answers. This quiz will challenge you all as learners to correct sentences, explain your choices, reinforcing the rule applications and critical thinking of what we spoke on our last classes yesterday and before yesterday. There is a Microsoft Forms hyperlink or link. You have to click, then to open the quiz, and it will give you the results at the end. When you finish, you will see your final score, and this will be posted automatically on our Teams class. This final section emphasizes why accuracy matters, how agreement improves reader comprehension, and reviews resources for continued learning. Accurate grammar reflects professionalism and respect for the reader, contributing to the effective communication ideas and research findings. Consistent agreement ensures sentences are clear and easy to follow, preventing misunderstandings and maintaining the flow of academic arguments. A summary of all materials provided, including slides, handouts, and answer keys, supports continued practice and mastery beyond this session will be posted with this video on our class forum. My name is Noeimee Rodríguez Rivera. I'm happy to share with you all this work. This work is for EING 6575 BE 13, Module 4, Issues with Grammar and Use, for Dr. Fiorelis Mendoza, which is our catedrátic, our professor for University of Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras campus. Thank you for your attention, and see you in the next class.